being back in the tournament first of all, and not having to travel too far.
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, it's the first time I myself am in the tournament, so it's super exciting. And get to go to Nashville, which is pretty close, so all the fans and families can come out, so it should be a good test.
Was it nice to have it done early? I mean, it was like a minute into the show and you knew where you were going. Was that kind of nice?
Yeah, I mean, it was. It definitely lowered the stress level, and we could just enjoy the rest of the show.
And so when you guys got back from the ACC tournament, basically straight to discussing things and working over the weekend. What's the mindset right now with you guys?
Yeah, we've kind of flushed the ACC tournament, so now the main focus is just East Tennessee State. And then we'll go from there and we'll see what happens and who we play in the next game. But definitely the focus is just East Tennessee for right now.
Patrick, when you look at this team and resume, you've played your best against the next competition, 6-2 against the top 9 seeds. What is it about this team when the competition is better that you play better?
I think it's just the competitiveness of the group. I mean, every single day we find a way to compete in something. So I think definitely in the bigger moments, that's when these players kind of rise.
Long season, a lot of ups and downs for you guys, but how did those experiences just help get you ready for the postseason?
Yeah, I mean, definitely need those moments because you can learn from them. And then once you get in the tournament, I mean, everybody's 0-0, so we're just going to take it one game at a time.
Dan talked to you guys before the whole selection started. Is that something you could share what his message was to you guys?
Kind of just what I just said about we're just going to play East Tennessee and just focus on them for right now. And it's not even a guarantee that we're going to play Vanderbilt, so we can't really look at them or focus on that game too much.
But for you and for your year, how good do you, much better do you feel right now? You took a couple weeks where you rested and kind of got reset. How much better do you feel now?
I feel great. Definitely, it's good for the team, good for me, and then we got some other pieces like Matt Klein, who's coming back from an injury right now as well, so that should be great for everybody.
You don't want to ever kind of get bounced early from that conference tournament, but does those extra days of rest kind of act as a silver lining or an advantage?
Yeah, no, that definitely could help us save some pitching. We had 2 scrimmages this weekend where we got some work in, but it's definitely good to save the arms for sure.
Cool. Did you get called that fast?
Definitely, it's great. I mean, we've been waiting for this for 3 years for me personally, and so just getting our name called takes off a lot of stress and gets us ready to go.
What about going to Vanderbilt? Obviously, the focus is on East Tennessee. What about going to Vanderbilt?
Yeah, it's a place we've been. We've seen the surroundings. A lot of the players here have played there and have had success there, so going there will be an exciting trip.
Do you know much about East Tennessee State at all?
No, not personally. Just we've heard their name for many years, and we know they're a good mid-major program, so we're very excited.
It was a little bit of a rocky end of the regular season. The ACC tournament didn't work out how you guys wanted it, but what is the mentality of trying to flush that and kind of get ready for the postseason now?
Yeah, once you get into the postseason, you're 0-0. Nothing. Your record beforehand doesn't matter. So just getting in is all you need, and now you just got to get hot and go on a roll.
How big was that for you just to get back out there, to get an inning or two behind the plate, to get a couple of bats, just to be with this team again?
Yeah, definitely. Just getting back to this team was my main focus. I mean, we got something special, and I wanted to be a part of it. And getting that team back to clicking, especially the pitching staff, is where we're going to find success.
Do you feel now even healthier than you were, I guess, a week ago?
Yeah, definitely. Every day is a good progression, and we're continuing to build and keep going on.
As you're coming off something like that, how important was it to have these couple scrimmages that you guys had over the weekend?
Yeah, it was huge. Just seeing a live arm again and getting back into the game time flow and just being ready for the same caliber offense that we're going to face and different pitching is huge to get and see that again.
This is a program that's had some pretty special moments in this tournament. It's been a while since it's been back. What's it mean to just be a part of one of those pieces to get this program back into the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, definitely. It's a start, but we got to make something happen now. We're in, and that's all that matters, and now we take it day by day and see what we can do.
How big is it for you guys to be put in a regional where, one, you've already beaten the host team before this season, and two, where it's just 2.5 hour drive for fans to make it?
Yeah, well, it gives you a huge confidence, especially with a guy like the Vandy Whistler. It helps even things out a little bit, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We've won regionals there, we've won super regionals there, and so it's going to be an exciting trip.
You guys have played your best against the best competition this year. What is it about this team that makes you kind of rise to those occasions?
Yeah, there's definitely a heightened sense of attention and just paying attention to the little things. We've let some things slip in the past, which is on us, but moving forward and playing these better teams will be an exciting trip.
How important is it for you, like as you've kind of gotten back into the flow, to be ready to catch a full 9 innings or multiple days, maybe back to back, or however that goes this coming up weekend?
Yeah, definitely working with Nico Torres and Josh, getting my body back in shape was definitely a huge focal point. And at the end of the day, I'm stronger than I was, I'm faster than I was, so I'll be ready to catch however long I need to.
When you're sidelined like that with an injury and other guys are trying to step up and fill that void, what can you do? What can you do to help them as well as grow yourself?
Yeah, you can lean on your experience and kind of teach those younger guys, because obviously all 3 of our catchers, this is their first year of experience in college baseball, especially Division I, Power 5 baseball, or Power 4 now. But just leaning on your experience. I played last year, played a little bit my freshman year. You know how things kind of go, and you aren't sidetracked by a lot of the little things some freshmen get distracted by, and just leaning on that and showing them the ropes on how to play.
Matt, Coach Dan was talking about Ethan's progression and Patrick and Tucker. When you look at the starting pitchers have changed a lot since you got injured. How much have they gotten better? How much are those guys improving right now?
Yeah, definitely. Pat is Pat. We all know what Pat's got, and Pat just needs his confidence, and having that confidence is a huge piece, and that's something I can definitely help with. And with the other guys, it's just trusting their stuff and throwing in the strike zone. I mean, at the end of the day, you got those strikes to win baseball games, and that's a huge part of it for them.
Thanks, man.